All right, we got some news coming out of hip hop, and that is former Making the Band artist Choppa, aka Young City, is doing an interview with the Art of Dialogue. He talked about how they had a terrible deal, the band did, with Bad Boy. In the interview, he talked about how he believes that, or his attorney told him, that Diddy made $30 million off Making the Band, while they got pennies, and that they were getting paid $5,000 a show when they were going on tour each, and it was 5 members each. Was it Dylon? You had Dylon, Ness, Babs, Choppa, Sarah. Yeah, 5 members. So basically, they was getting 60 grand. They was getting paid 60 grand, but they were charging $250,000 a show. So he's trying to figure out where all that money went, and he talked about karma with Diddy. And he said that that's one of the issues he has with Diddy, is that, you know, Diddy gave them crumbs, yet he kept all that money for him and his family. And let me have this to say, honestly. This is why you got to have lawyers. You got to double check your lawyers. You got to have lawyers on top of lawyers, because if you, and all the seasons are online on YouTube for free. If you go back and watch, they signed the contracts, and Sarah wanted to have the lawyers sign lawyers go over it first, because she said the contract wasn't looking right, but because nobody got paid until she signed it, she went ahead and signed it. And that's how Diddy gets people, right? And the whole $250,000 a show, when you really think about it, let's just say hypothetically 60 grand go to Making the Band, so you got $190,000 left. Then you got to pay for production, promotion. You know, Diddy was probably breaking even with them. He probably was making between 80 to 90,000 a show off of them, and while they was taking the other 60, and the rest of it was going to production. And you know, MTV had to get their cut probably, and Viacom, and who Lord knows who else, right? That's the sad game when it comes to the music business. Now, Diddy has been known for giving artists bad deals. Biggie gave up 100% of his publishing for, was it $200,000? People got to understand, man, when you sign these record deals, aka these lifetime contracts, that would have feel like you gave your whole life away. This is what comes with it. If you want to be on MTV and you want to be walking down the street and everybody know you, this is what you have to give up. But he did talk about how when he moved to Oakland, E40 and all these other artists showed him how to make money independent. And that's the difference between being independent and signing with a major. When you sign with a major, everybody know who you are, but you may not necessarily have no money. But when you're independent, a lot of people don't know you, but you got a lot of money. Example, a Tech 9, a Warren G was independent. Mac Miller was independent before he got his deal. Master P them pretty much had independent deals, them and Cash Money. Like, you gotta make it to where the is in your advantage. But man, you know, Puff, I get it, Puff would just slide you a contract, and I probably would have did it too at that time. You know, you young, you just want to get on. All you wanted at the time was unlimited Sean John gear and unlimited Jordans. Hey man, sign the deal. I got $5 grand in my pocket. But when you get older, you look back and you like, man, Diddy done bought another mansion off my masters, off my publishing. And man, listen, all this family stuff that these record labels preaching, they're going to take care of them and themselves first. Especially somebody like Diddy, but all these Leo, all these record executives, the first thing they're going to do is take care of their family. You got to understand, right? We got our own kids, we got our own bills, we got our own lifestyles. Diddy want to fly in private jets and all of that. Where do you think he gonna get this money from? Yeah, he gonna say we family, but that's just how standard deals is. But this is why it's crucial that people, before you sign these deals, you need to get educated about learning about the music business in general. You know, and for a Choppa, man, the way you learn, or way you recover from this, and you just preach, you keep doing interviews about it, and you tell young people, man, you don't need a record deal. Especially nowadays with the internet, you definitely don't need a record deal to get hot. You know, but it's a gift and a curse. Like, yeah, Diddy made all that money, but Choppa at the same time, he can go on forever. Like, he's gonna always be tied with Making the Band, and they might have been the first reality show to do music. You know, which now you could say it led up into the Love and Hip Hops and all these other reality shows. Yeah, there was what was that show on MTV called? Not Diary, Real World. Yeah, Real World was like the first really reality show, but as far as music, this led up into, you could argue that this kind of led into Love and Hip Hop and those kind of shows, you know, with the first Making the Band. But yeah, I'm not surprised by any of this, man. This is what happens, man. And I'm not going to judge Choppa for signing a deal at a young age, because I probably would have did it too. But I just want to get my quick thoughts about it and tell me what y'all think.